Welcome to Humaning. Hi, I'm ZGALA the Art Angel, and I didn't think about this episode at all. And that's kind of the point. Being a human being is really about being imperfect, perfectly imperfect. I would, I would say, I propose. I mean, we might as well consider ourselves perfectly imperfect, since we're definitely imperfect. I say, and I mean, since everything seems that way, it's kind of perfect, isn't it? I don't know. I think, regardless of what the truth actually is, at some point you got to believe what works best for you, and it's a fine, delicate line, isn't it, between being totally delusional and maintaining some sense of optimism in a world that's constantly bombarding you with reasons to believe that the sky is falling, as I've been talking about a lot lately. I'm pretty sure the sky's not falling, but you never know. Could be the time that it really is the sky. And one day, indeed, one day we all will die, but all the rest of the days we will survive. I like to say, I think I got that from either Winnie the Pooh or Piglet, one of those. I'm suddenly noticing all my fantastic clutter around me. Not that I haven't seen it before. Heavens, I stare at it most of the time, but it looks a little different through the camera lens, and a lot of times I do a little straightening up before I turn on the camera. But this particular series of videos that I just spontaneously started to create, that I am apparently calling Welcome to Humaning, and I did actually start a video that way a day or two ago. It sounds resonant, and I really want it to be a continuation of a ongoing theme in my life, which is realness, rawness, uneditedness, just the real quality of being imperfectly human. And I know a lot of you keep your desks a lot less messy than I keep mine, and that's great. Some of you probably keep your desk even messier than mine, and that is also great. And I like to just demonstrate my own imperfect, perfectly imperfect humanness, with my totally cluttered up desk, which is pretty much the huge for me. I mean, now that I've said that and shown it off, perhaps I will finally get those ducks to line up, which, by the way, can only be done by just move forward. The ducklings will fall in line behind, usually, most of them. I was about to go off on about half a dozen little pinky finger asterisks, as I like to call them, but I'll rein myself. Pull it back in, girl. Yeah, I've had a pretty good day so far, and I am happy to be making videos again for my YouTube channel, which is probably where you're seeing this, if you are seeing this, although who knows, I could end up putting it on some other platforms as well. There's lots of changes going on, and I think that's really what I wanted to stress. Amidst all these changes, I like to say change is afoot and comfort is still two socks. And there's sort of something comforting about my cluttered up desk with old school, almost empty pens. I've been using up some ink. This girl uses ink. I do a lot of old school writing, with my some artwork here unfinished. I've been working on this mandala artwork for not this particular piece, but on a sequence of mandala art for a week or two now. I've actually been intending to do it all year, so it's nice to finally get to it. Life goes on, and that's the point I'm really trying to get to, is that even when changes are afoot and things seem so turbulent and it seems like the sky is falling, until that sucker actually squashes you flat, in which case we won't be talking anymore, then it's probably still some things to be done, like cleaning your damn desk or finishing your artwork or whatever it is, or just, fucking off and making a YouTube video, whatever you feel like doing. As the point is, you can probably find some comfort in some routine in your life, and if if your cluttered up desk doesn't bring you comfort, which sometimes mine does not, I will readily admit. In fact, I mean, I'm not saying that's not ridiculous. It is. It's just oddly both can bring me discomfort or comfort depending on how I look at it. And I think whatever ways that we find the comfort that we need to get through times of turbulence is mostly okay, I guess, with a pinky finger asterisk. Like some are better than others. I've been leaning heavily into my artwork, mandala art just being one. Over there are my snowboards and my fun snowboarding wigs getting ready to get put away for the season. That is another way that I help maintain my sanity, if that's what we're calling it these days. I don't know, but maintain some sense of coherence and stability and comfort. I don't know if this singing bowl comes through on my iPhone. I can't remember, but sound healing is certainly another way that I routinely bring my whole system back into coherence, tune myself up, tune my guitar. I try to tune my body, tune my mind, tune up my life. Fine, I'll do some tuning in my desk too. It's important. And I like that analogy a lot. I use it frequently. I used it a lot in my book, which is about to be out, The Shift. The analogy of tuning, that is, because I think it's normal to get out of tune, especially if you play hard, if the weather is, there's a lot of fluctuations going on, which there clearly is, at least in my neck of the woods in society. There's a lot of turbulence in the human mindset, it seems like, and just a lot of rapid changes. We've got AI, we've got robots, we've got, dollar going down, China coming up, all sorts of interesting things. And it's enough to make somebody feel unstable and insecure and kind of lose sight of those important things in life and those things that can help soothe us and bring us back to a sense of it's going to be okay. I like to rely on a nice hot cup of tea. This is actually a barely lukewarm cup of coffee left over from this morning, but whatever works. Hot cup of coffee, warm tea, little sound healing, little singing bowl, little guitar, maybe a little dress up, put on a fancy hat. Sometimes that does it for me. Whatever does it for you is the point. Find that and give yourself a little more of that, because you're worth it. That's my unsolicited advice for today. Thanks for stopping by for a little bit of humaning with me. Drop a comment. Let me know how you're doing today. How's this humaning thing going for you today? Good? Not so good? I'm here for it. In any case, you can let me know. Thanks for being you. Thanks for letting me be me. And I'll be seeing you soon. Ciao for now.